ladies and gentlemen? It is Zach and
Geo.
we're here again with another video for you guys about World of Warcraft, our first TGN games thing. 1918 British Air Force, brought to you by TGN. I forgot to say that. It's gonna take me a while to remember to say that.
Probably.
But
Gotta get
anyways,
used to it.
this is what? Who is that?
TV muscles?
TV Muscles?
TV muscles?
TV Muscles, bro. What is this? Boulderfist. It's Boulderfist.
Yeah.
Anyways, this video isn't about elite PvP or how to tank certain boss. This is about the very basics, the very beginnings of WoW.
Helping you guys actually make a character.
Yes, race and class combinations, and how we feel about certain races, and how we feel about
the classes that go with them.
exactly what he said.
So let's start with Orc.
We're gonna start with Horde, just because we've been playing Horde for longest, I believe.
Yes.
Yes, definitely. Orcs, pretty well rounded, if you ask me.
They're the
Generic.
all-in-one, jack of all trades.
Yep,
That's
jack-
what I was going for.
Yep, very good. Very well put, good sir.
They are really nice for hunters. They do, the pets get a little bit bonus damage, and that goes with a couple races. I
Yeah,
suppose.
classes.
Yes.
Yeah, mages and warlocks also.
Uh-huh.
Now, if only rogues had a pet.
I'm sure they
OP.
will
Someday.
soon.
Yeah, just like
I mean, what?
like a
Everything
mini
else
thug
does.
that follows you around.
A thug?
Yeah, dude.
That'd be awesome.
That shit would be legit.
So, with their Enrage, I mean, that gives a bonus to attack power and or spell power depending on your class. And so if you want to pack a bigger punch for a little bit, this is the way to go.
Yeah, for sure. The only thing I'd have to say to stay away from is maybe a Resto Shaman, because that doesn't affect your. Does it affect your?
Yeah,
Oh, it affects your spell power.
spell power. Yeah.
Okay, then never mind. I'm
Yeah.
talking out my ass. Excuse me. Never played an orc.
And that's their only healing class, shamans. Actually, I just noticed that. But
Yeah.
Uh,
Which is bad because Alliance can all be priests.
glad you're so torn up about that.
And they can all be mages too. So
Well, I mean,
come on, Blizzard. No, we can all be hunters? Yeah, we can all be hunters.
Yep.
That's it.
There you go. See, and warriors, obviously,
Well,
because
shut up. But anyway, sorry, that's just me ranting and raving.
my hunter first character I ever made was an orc. I liked it a lot. Got a pig,
Geo
balls
the
to
pig,
the
bro.
walls. Did
Geo
some
the
damage. Geo the pig.
Alrighty, on to undead. And undead make us sad. Like that guy's face.
This guy's
Ooh.
face is so sad.
Damn, bro.
Okay, so Will the Forsaken. Let's talk about this for a second. Will the Forsaken
Back in
used
the
to
day.
be amazing. It didn't share a cooldown with a trinket, and it removed any not status ailment, but
CC.
CC. There you go. Until Blizzard decided that apparently undead were too amazing, and
Somebody
they
was
made
like,
it share a cooldown with a trinket and
Alliance
took
was
off
like,
some of
OP,
the things.
please nerf.
Yeah, because
Liz.
Alliance was jelly.
They were jelly. I was jelly.
I used to play half of my characters were undead because I thought they were cool because you're a zombie, and they were fun for PvP because you're like, CC? No CC, thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
And,
Sorry, sir.
Staying underwater for 10 minutes was fun because I used to sneak into Stormwind and swim around the canals.
Excuse me, I believe there's an undead in my pool. What?
They don't really the consume is nice for leveling, but they don't bring anything to end game now
Yeah.
because you're just I'll just get a trinket, and they don't have any buffs to certain that work for certain classes or anything like that. So they're kind of
Yeah.
eh.
They used to be the best rogues. honestly.
They were really awesome rogues.
Besides Night Elves, because Night Elves have that extra dodge and crit
Yeah.
and stuff like that. I think, yes. Um, but they used to. I mean, you could do Will of the Forsaken, Cloak of Shadows, and
Yeah.
vanish, and never
was just
be
like,
heard from again
see
until
you guys.
until you stab the same person in the back who just did all those terrible things to you. So they used to be really boss rogues, and I've done a couple of rogues as undead, and the PvP was amazing. So
Yeah.
now it's just sort of
Now they're just like, psh, and so we have nothing to say. Like,
Yeah.
if you really want to play an undead, just it doesn't matter. There's no difference for
Yeah.
each class.
Yeah, they don't really bring anything to the table that really changes anything in the game. So,
Yeah.
but anyways, on to Torrens. Torrens. Let's first talk about the two classes you should not play as Torrens. For sure, Priest
and Hunter.
and Hunter. Blizzard, what were you thinking, letting your Torrens, the giant cow people that obviously look like they should take a lot of damage, and make them into a clothy healer
Yeah.
that's powered by holy magic and dark magic? I don't get what they're thinking.
When they're like all supposed to be naturey, the
Yeah.
Canadians of WoW, and
yeah,
like,
exactly.
and it's like, here, have some holy magic, and they're like,
What do
what's
we
a
do with
deity?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. We're too busy being shamanistic and whatnot, and running on the plains and talking to trees.
However, classes that you should play, they can play all the tank classes, and for good reason.
Yeah.
Because they have that bonus to base health, which is
Fan-
it's really
it's
nice.
really great.
And plus, you just feel like a tank when you're a
Absolutely.
giant cow.
Especially paladin tank. I mean, giant ass demon with plate armor,
Yeah.
casting constant. I'm not gonna be able to
Consecration.
what he said. Same thing with Death Knight. I mean, you're just so big and scary.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
My warrior, my 85 warrior, is a Tauren. I had tanking in mind when I made him, and he's just amazing.
Fillion, lovely man. Also, they make fantastic druid tanks. Just because that health pool just gets so much bigger.
Yeah.
Because
So much health.
So it's like an extra 20% to health or something like that to base health.
I don't think it's that much.
No, you get 10% from bear and 10%.
Oh, with
from-
bear. Okay.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
That's what I mean. That with bear. So I mean,
Yeah.
if you really want to like start druid tanking, this is probably Torrens are probably going to be your best bet if you're like if you just want a really big health pool and
Mhm.
you're nervous about things. So,
But-
which I understand because like basically that's like why I always do Torn tanks because you just have that gigantic shield known as your health pool.
Known as your health pool.
But anyways, also shamans, you might want to skip with them, just because they are so tanky and there's really nothing you.
I mean, there's better races for shamans.
Exactly, which we're about to get to.
Yes. Trolls.
Trolls, my favorite race in the entire game. When it comes to damage dealing.
They can
And
be every
healing.
class but paladins. So really, you have a lot of choices here, and they have an amazing racial. Berserk is fantastic. It adds
20%.
is it a percentage now?
Yes.
Okay. It used to be just a number. It's like a haste rating thing.
Oh,
It
okay.
used to be. But yeah, so it adds 20%, as Zach said,
I believe I could be wrong by.
okay, to attack speed and casting speed. Just making you crank out those spells. I love casting berserking when I'm healing or
Yeah.
casting something. I'm just like shooting spells out like crazy.
Yeah, I have
it's a lot of fun.
Troll priest on some random server at level 30, and you pop one ability and pop the other. I'm at like 40%
Yeah,
increased. Fucking
it's like the fastest casting.
yeah, exactly. So like if shit goes down, I'm just like bubbles for everybody.
Yeah, so they really make fantastic, like pretty much anything you want. I mean, haste really never hurts,
Yeah,
to be honest.
exactly.
Um,
It's even good for tanking. Geo brought that up a while ago. Like threat generation,
Mhm.
it does help out, and I never really thought about that. Once again, Torrens and their giant health have always distracted me.
Yeah,
So
I would probably choose Taran over it, but I mean, if you're playing a class that can tank and you're a troll, I mean, it still helps. Don't I
Mhm.
mean, go ahead and pop it seriously.
and
Uh,
honestly, trolls have the best druid forms in the entire game because they're blue and
yeah,
awesome.
they are pretty awesome. Uh, plus they're just Jamaicans, and
They're like,
so they just hey man
hey man.
all day long, and we love them.
Yep.
Uh, the regeneration, it's not that much, but I guess you could say it helps with leveling. The damage increase versus beast, why not? You know, I
Yeah,
mean, some
exactly.
bosses are beasts. Uh,
Yep.
the crit chance with bows is really awesome. I wish that it was with guns also, cause
Too bad dwarves have that. So,
yeah,
which we'll get to dwarves, which are basically the trolls for alliance. But that's another story.
yeah.
Onwards to blood elves. We might we might just skip blood elves.
Okay, blood elves. Hey, okay, so here, right here, is blood elves' only upside. They were paladins. But wait, hark. What's
What's
that?
what's this? Giant cows as paladins, you say?
So now blood elves are pointless.
Literally, I mean, I hate saying this because their women are so hot.
They are the hot women of the horde.
I mean,
But
they're the only hot race that we had. Like, I think that's the only reason they added them. Like, they were probably thinking, well, we could just, give somebody else paladin and they'd be happy. And they're like, no, we need hot women.
we need hot
And we
women.
need androgynous men.
So,
Y-
they restore mana, which is
Nice, I guess.
they restore a tiny bit of mana, which I guess is okay, but really like I'd rather have haste if you're gonna be using mana. You can silence opponents for a short time. I guess that's okay too, but no,
No, they're
no,
just,
we don't like blood elves. For all those who are blood elf fans out there,
you're probably a girl.
haters gonna hate, but yeah, you're probably a girl.
I hate saying that too because like I've rolled a couple blood elves in my time, but then
I've
I
rolled
just
one and it
realized,
was a paladin. I was like, oh, I hate both blood elves and paladins. Guess I'm never gonna play this again.
yeah, they're pretty bad. I mean, they're just they j- like where we said undead brought nothing to the table. These guys really brought nothing. They like took the table away.
They took the table and tossed it out the balcony.
Yeah, so blood elves you could probably just skip because if you have cataclysm, here we go. The best race on the horde.
Goblins.
Probably best race in the game right now.
Probably. Goblins are fan fucking tastic.
They are amazing.
Uh, when I heard like Cataclysm was coming out and they were adding Worgens and Goblins, I was like, okay, so the Alliance get werewolves and we get
Fucking
goblins,
goblins are
little
so
green
shitty.
men. And then I logged on and read their
Racials.
racials, and I was just like the dancingest of kids.
Well, they released it earlier, and like you came to me at work, and you're like, "Dude, have you
Oh
read
yeah, yeah,
the?"
yeah.
Yeah, you're like,
It's like, dude.
Have you read the racials for the goblins?" And I was like, "Are they shitty?"
No,
and
sir.
he's like, "Nope."
So, I mean, what do they not have is the better question. They have a free blink or a damage, a nuke. They have, oh, vendor discounts,
Oh, that's right. I
automatic
forgot about
maximum
that.
vendor
Yeah.
discounts, a bank making farming a joke, 1% to haste, which is actually not bad at all.
Especially early. I mean, early levels. It's stupid.
Yeah,
It's stupid.
and their alchemy and potion healings increase. But to be honest, like the whole racials where it's like enchanting skill increase, it's kind of stupid.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Uh,
Unless you're a cow and you just like swoop down and steal people's herbs, because that's apparently what Torns do
I
nowadays.
think that they should replace that with like shorter crafting times or shorter gathering times. That'd be a cool passive racial.
Well, that's what they do. They have a shorter gathering time for herbs.
They do?
Yeah, for torrents. I
Just gonna squint at
promise.
you. Just gonna
That's
squint at you.
that's like what everybody's pissed about now is Torn swooping down
Did
and
they
stealing
add
it.
that?
Yeah, they changed it from something. I can't remember what it was.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I know.
Good job, Blizzard.
Yeah, good job. Good job, Blizzard. But everybody's pissed about it because like that's what like Torn Druid flight forms do now. They
Is
just
it the
like
same thing with Worgens and skinning?
sure it is.
It's amazing. All right. Well, I'm happy now. All right. So, goblins. To be honest, you can't go wrong. I mean, tanking the haste kind of helps, but not that much. And I guess you could rocket jump for mobility, but really, if you're gonna play a goblin, you need to deal some
You need
damage.
to deal some damage or heal some kids.
It just seems like that's really what goblins would go for.
Yeah.
Just like messing shit up
And plus like the goblin starting area, like it's probably one of the best things I've ever played.
yeah,
It's like
hilarious.
it's so funny, and then also like it secretly tells you that like goblin warriors are like you shouldn't play a goblin warrior because the trainer for goblin warriors is a cardboard cutout.
Yeah.
It makes me laugh.
It
I
is
mean,
really
they're
funny.
completely viable though. I mean, I just think it's funny.
I think, with the exception of orcs, they're my favorite class, just because I heart me an orc.
Look at my orc. My orc is amazing.
Okay, moving on to the alliance.
We'll start with Worgen. We'll go from the bottom up this time. How about that?
Yeah. All right. Can I just say something about Worgens real quick? They're fucking werewolf.
Yeah,
I mean-
exactly. Exactly.
Hello, werewolf.
And also, you get a default top hat.
Yeah, the top hat's amazing.
Yeah.
You get a top hat like with questing. I don't know, a couple levels in, and it's just like the best thing. I'm definitely gonna keep it to like 85.
Oh yeah, dude, it's definitely awesome. Like, and they're also British, so they're like,
Yeah.
what?
What?
Um,
And you can be closet redheads.
exactly. Secretly a redhead.
People like you so much more when you're a dog. Okay.
My mother's gonna watch this, and she's gonna be like,
Oh, love your mom, Malakowski. Okay, so, they have really nice racials, actually. Not as good as goblins.
yeah,
Just gonna throw that out there, but
they are nice.
they are very nice.
Honestly, I think they kind of replaced undead as the PvP class
Yeah,
with the extra sprint.
that
Especially if
sprint is nice.
especially if you're playing either kitty cat or rogue.
Mhm.
So, I mean,
That stealth sprint or double sprint.
oh yeah, I don't know if it stacks.
Well, I'm right after one
Oh
after
yeah,
another.
yeah, I know what you mean.
So I mean, and they have an increased crit chance.
That was amazing.
Increased crit chance. A little resistance to nature and shadow, which is kind of pointless, but at the same time, it's like, whatever, I'll take it. And yeah, skinning speed increased. Awesome. I know that's not like a huge deal, but I think it's cool that it's like a little unique thing, and it
Yep.
really goes well with the fact they have giant claws. And I mean, the fact they can transform is also cool, but really, who would not want to be this?
Yeah, and honestly, the animation's pretty badass too.
Yeah.
Especially when you're turning into the Worgen,
Hmm.
it's pretty badass.
So
Yeah, they're just
I
a
mean,
lot of fun.
they don't bring anything
Amazing.
huge as tanks,
Yeah.
or really like.
Well,
I mean,
right.
the crit chance would be okay with anybody.
Well, actually, with the crit chance, actually works pretty well with bear tanking right now.
Oh yeah, because every
Um,
time you crit,
Yeah, if you spec into it, every time you crit, you get an extra 5 rage. So
so that's nice.
that's nice. It's actually very nice. And I was actually kind of like thinking about it because when I rolled my bear tank, which we're all rolling Worgens right now,
Hmm.
and I want to do some tanking, and I wasn't really interested in doing warrior tanking, but I basically am now because I'm doing bear tanking. So yeah. Anyways, it's just like that extra crit is pretty amazing.
Do you like furries?
Do you like? They also had the best jokes, honestly.
They're pretty good jokes.
Something about like one of them's like about furry palms. I was like, yeah. All right,
Yeah.
on to Draenei.
Space goats.
Space goats,
Coast
coast to coast.
Okay.
That was gay.
Yeah.
Uh,
So they have the jewel crafting skill, which is meh, but I think that they should add craft faster. Anyway, they have the heal. I actually leveled my 85 warrior as a Draenei, but then I transferred and was horde.
Good old Fillion.
And yeah, and the heal was amazing for leveling a warrior back, like I guess before Fury could heal so much. I mean, they could still heal plenty, but the heal just like I never had to drink or eat. And the chance to hit.
Wait, what are you talking about? You still never drink or eat.
Yeah, I know, but I mean when I was questing, you know, by
I know.
myself, not making other people heal me. The chance to hit is actually really amazing. Like, I mean, you're gonna max hit first on unless you're bad.
Yeah,
'Cause
unless
you-
you're bad.
Miss is like
Honestly, yeah, it's
the worst
terrible.
thing. And so that 1%, I mean, you know, it helps out. You know, you get to your hit cap faster, and it's all good stuff. And then they have a resistance to shadow damage. Just like me,
And their women are amazing.
dude. They are amazing, actually. Just like the goatiest of things.
Which, like, I don't know. Me being a xenophile, they're pretty amazing. Like, of all the races.
Creeping on the purple chicks.
Yeah, dude, I'd creep on the purple goat women that are, like, 9 feet tall.
Yeah.
That'd probably, like, kick you. Just like,
God!
like in the kidney or something.
Why?
Oh,
Why?
God, that hurts so bad. But yeah, so there's really not much to.
I guess the healing. I mean, their racials don't have anything to do with healing because it's hit. So if you just want to heal, I guess it wouldn't be the way to go. But hit helps everything else. So
Yep. Yeah.
and if you're gonna level something that doesn't heal itself, the heal is nice.
Yes, so. Gnomes.
Their racial is hard to click on.
Yeah. No, it's
and
not.
That's it. I mean,
that's an ongoing joke from when I even first started playing WoW.
they are so hard to click
They're so
on.
fucking hard to
Little
click.
boogers.
I mean, tab targeting kind of negates that, but
Yeah.
I mean, I forget a tab button exists.
I
every once in
haven't
a while.
ever actually made a gnome, so
I made a couple.
Yeah.
Just for shits and giggles, and
Yeah.
because they're tiny, and I like tiny things, because I'm gargantuan.
their racials are kind of bland.
Yeah.
I would say the expertise is good if you're like, you know, tanking,
Yeah.
or if I guess a little bit of expertise for PvP. But
Yeah.
I guess that would be good for a rogue, PvP rogue. Engineering skill increased. I mean, it'd be okay once again if the crafting speed was increased.
Even though engineering kind of sucks now, which is a shame.
It is a shit. Well, I mean, yeah,
You still
okay,
get your nifty. You get your nifty shit, but you don't
yeah.
You don't have
Well,
anything.
that's the problem now. None of the crafted gear is like as good as some easy ass Tin Man.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a shame.
Yeah, it's sad.
Crafted gear should be the best,
Yep. Honestly, it should.
or like
it should be something
second best.
Yeah, it should be something you work for. I mean, there should be the top tier stuff, and then there should be something like, "Hey, I crafted this entire set. It's fucking amazing."
Yeah, not like, oh, I can do heroics, kinda.
Yeah, I'm a paladin. And I know how to do concentration and AOE tank.
Maybe a little bit exaggeration there,
Yeah,
but
I'm sorry.
still.
We're jaded gamers.
It's true. It's like WoW is so bittersweet to me, but
Yeah.
I mean, I've been playing it for a while, so I come back to it. Come crawling
Yeah,
back
we
to it
come-
when I can't find a good
Yeah.
MMO to play.
It's like a crack addiction. But they also have increased intelligence, which, like, honestly, my argument is that
I think
they
it's just
should.
mana pool.
Or, That's kind of sad. I thought it's intelligence. Period.
I don't know. It says mana pool.
Well, it should be intelligence.
Sorry, bro.
Well, Torn said healthful, so I mean it's stam, right?
No, it's just health.
Well, they have
Anyway.
increased mana, so they can cast things better.
Yes.
Is what I'm trying to get at. The problem is that like they have no classes.
I know. Do they have like the least amount of classes?
I think they do. Yeah, they definitely do.
On the alliance at least.
No, on
Yeah, on.
well, yeah, they have.
Yeah,
at
they're
least
missing 4, so they have the least amount of classes.
I mean,
They don't really bring anything, I guess, except for the
But-
expertise for.
I want you to do something for me really quick. I want
Okay.
you to hit that Death Knight button and tell me how cute that fucking thing is. It's so adorable.
Just put it in your pocket, let it freeze your legs off.
Yeah, exactly. With her undead blood magic. But yeah, so they're not bad. I mean, if you want to play
They're
it,
hard to click on.
they are hard to.
That
click
is a
on.
huge racial. It just is.
It's an
I mean,
an unsaid Rachel.
Alliance
Rachel,
PvP was
Rachel.
overpowered until we got goblins, and then we were even.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they were just like you couldn't click on them.
Especially if you're playing a Torn and you're playing all the way zoomed out. Oh
Yeah.
my god, it was just like I wish I could.
Where are you, little
Yeah.
person?
Jeez, it's like on your fucking head, and you can't even feel it because it's like this big and 2 pounds.
And plus, if like they can just like hide behind you.
Exactly.
Okay.
On
Alright.
to Night Elves.
Night elves. Ha! They are
Lanky.
lanky.
I mean, trolls are lanky, but at least they're hideous also. But like their women are kind of attractive, but they're really lanky, so it's like
Yeah.
meh.
They are they're good rogues
They are fantastic
because
rogues.
they have that
And-
bonus to movement speed while stealth.
Yes, and they are also fantastic kitties and fantastic bear tanks. Because it has that increased thing to dodge.
Oh yeah, extra
So-
dodge.
Increased dodge for bear tanking is fantastic. And I totally like thought about that when I was like level 20, and I was like, oh my god! Then they're gonna eat me!
A night elf was actually the first character I ever made.
Really?
It wasn't on my account; it was on my friend's account. And he was like, "Dude, try this game out." I was like, "Wow, isn't that gay?" And he was like, "No, man, it's fun." I was like, "Okay." So I made a night elf. I don't remember what it was. It was forever ago. But yeah, it's first class, and then I was like, "Okay." And then I got my own account and made a horde. I was like, "Alliance kind of look stupid." I'll make horde.
Yeah, because whenever you hit like 15, you're just like, Alliance is stupid. And then
Stupid.
you go back to Alliance when you hit 18.
Plus, if I had been
Then you
Alliance,
go
I would have
back
missed
to
Baron's
Horde.
chat.
It's true, Baron's chat about Chuck Norris constantly.
And fucking Mankirk's wife.
Oh, disconnected from the server, bro.
Okay, disconnecting.
Success.
So, yeah, they're nice. I would say they're nice bear tanks for the dodge and rogues
and
for-
kitties. I mean,
and kitties for the dodge and the movement speed while stealthed. The other ones are kind of just like utility, resistance to nature. Meh. Wisp-form while dead. I mean, it's
That's-
useful.
if you're dead all the time, which like I always find a way to kill myself.
It's kind of getting good hands on LOL. You're just like, well,
Yeah. That was the best reference we made this entire video. I used to get good hands all the time. Before I actually read what it did.
yeah.
Because I thought it was the increased mana regeneration.
I'm just good to this one. It's nice.
Alright, on to dwarves.
They can be everything but a druid, so you have a lot of versatility there.
Like I said, the trolls from the Alliance.
Yeah.
They have stone skin, which I've never really been sure what it does.
Yeah, I actually haven't made. I don't play a lot of Alliance, and when I do, I play either
Draenei.
Night Elves, Draenei, or Worgen. So
Yeah, dwarves.
excuse
I have
my ignorance.
my first actual character that I got up to 40, Nubasaurus on Ice Crown. I played as a dwarf rogue, which is a terrible class race combination.
But it has. Yeah, it's terrible.
So bad. I was waiting for it. It's really bad. It really is like literally the worst rogue you could do.
Oh, they added in a buff to archaeology for them, which is amazing. That makes so much sense.
Yeah, it definitely does make sense.
Man, mining would make more sense. But still, I mean, archaeology, that's actually really awesome.
I'm digging a hole.
More archaeology fragments and survey faster. That's nice. That's
kinda
actually
cool.
really nice because archaeology is fun, but it can take a while.
Yeah, and like every single adventurer, like actual adventurer in WoW, is a dwarf. So
Yeah.
like the Indiana Jones guy in that one dungeon that we ran like 3 million times
Oh,
back when Cata first came out.
not Harrison Jones, but the other one.
Oh no! I wonder how many times I heard that guy say
Oh no!
that. Why did it have to be Trogs?
Yeah,
Jesus.
so many Indiana Jones references in this game,
I
but it's pretty awesome.
It's definitely worth it. I mean, they all are good. So,
Yeah.
but anyways, dwarves. You have so much versatility. I mean, really, there's not.
They have that increased crit chance with guns, which obviously is pretty much only good with hunters.
Unless like
or you know
you're a
those
really shitty warrior.
those ranged warriors. What's up,
I've seen them before, bro. They're shitty.
dude? I tank at range. Stupid.
Oh God.
Expertise with mazes. I
What
guess.
did they gave him
use that.
shamans.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember what they gave him in Cataclysm. They gave him warlocks? No, they could be warlocks before.
I don't remember, to be honest. Maybe no.
I don't
No.
remember.
I have no idea.
Maybe mage.
But anyway,
They
dwarves.
gave night elves mage. Sorry, I'm just remembering. They
oh
gave
yeah.
the whole lore argument that me
Yeah.
and Gio had when Mikado was first coming out, and I was like, he's like, Paladins can't be tanked, blah 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 blah, or Taurens can't be paladins, blah 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 blah, and I was like, well, night elves can't be mages, or blah 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 blah, and then nobody cared, so
And then we were like, oh,
like,
whatever.
whatever.
But aside from the kind of meh racials that they have, other than the archaeology
I'm
one,
sure Stone Skin's awesome. I just don't remember what it does because
Fail.
I'm pretty sure like I popped Stone Skin like as a part of my rotation as Nubasaurus.
oh,
I want you to realize Nubasaurus was like the actual first character that I started leveling, and like
you were
I
literally
played-
a Nubasaurus.
I played with both my hands on the keyboard. Like I had hotkeys on the right and she
Yeah.
would
Oh
fucking
God, I remember that.
yell at me.
You would go into PvP and you'd like go in front of the person and you'd take your hand off the mouse and you'd like hotkey on the keyboard. I was like, what are you doing?
It was so bad, and I'm pretty sure I was combat in PvP.
What's up?
That's before like really cheap dual specializations like
Yeah.
3,000
Yeah, you were definitely like back when combat was not good for PvP.
No, combat still isn't good for PvP, bro.
Like, yeah, but I mean,
Worse.
yeah, I mean, I guess it's a little more balanced now,
Yeah,
kind of.
it's bad.
Dwarf
Rogues just don't do them.
I think like dwarves are really amazing characters. They have really, their personalities are awesome because they're just Scottish. So
They're angry.
really,
all
it's
the
just
time.
like kind of an aesthetic race, except for some things. But anyway.
Actually, I'm pretty. Check out Dantane's Gearbreaker stuff because I'm pretty sure he probably explains what Stone Skin does better than us. Also, as far as shamans go, they definitely have the coolest totems, if you ask me.
oh,
Drain
I
Ice.
don't know. Goblins are pretty
The
amazing.
goblins are amazing. Like goblins, little steampunky ones are pretty awesome, but I think their totems are just like the coolest because they're neatest. All right, on to humans.
On to humans.
Finally, humans.
And last, and almost least.
They're not almost least.
They're almost least.
Humans are fine, good sir.
If you say so.
Okay, their
Mm.
ability is good for PvP.
Get a trinket. Because it shares a cooldown.
I know,
And
but
breaks out of more things.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
It's good for PvP. They just remind me a lot of Undead now.
Yeah.
Except they can be paladins.
Oh, hey, look. They get bonus to reputation games. Play a goblin. And you don't have to get reputation. Well, except unlock things. Not being a noob, I'm just saying. Just over-exaggerating a little bit. But,
You can
I
definitely tell we're Horde players.
No.
No.
No. Increased spirit. Nice for druids.
And
Give me druids. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna
good
stop
for
hating on the
it's
humans.
good for
I'm
healing.
gonna stop hating on the humans.
It's good for healing,
Stop hating
such
on
as
the
paladins and priests.
priests. Okay.
Using so much holy magic, it's stupid.
Yeah. A little bit of expertise with swords and maces. I guess you could do that for tanking
Well, yeah.
or
What he said.
PvP a little bit. Okay, so if you don't have a trinket, you can use his ability, whatever it's called.
It's every man for himself, which I think is pretty.
Every
sauce.
man for himself. That is pretty funny.
If it's an AO, it would be better if it was an AOE. Like,
Yeah.
it was-
Everybody run.
it actually like
Everybody
fears your
move.
teammates.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing in PvP.
Embarrass your teammates. Oh. So, after much ranting,
And it'd be like a debuff called like negative morale.
negative morale,
All right. Yes. After much ranting.
and raving,
Yep.
we hope you learned something, or were just entertained. Either way.
Weren't bored. Sorry. Yeah. I mean, this is just our opinions on the matter. You guys play whatever you want. You're paying for the goddamn game.
Yeah, and to be honest, racials are pretty small. You know, they're pretty small bonuses. Except for the haste. The haste is really nice.
The haste is
I'm
ridiculous.
not gonna lie. But really, it's just like they're little buffs, and I mean, if you think zombies are cool, and you want to play motherfucking zombie warrior, you go right ahead, sir. And if you want to play whatever you want, you play it. You
Click that button.
play that Tauren Hunter, and you be proud.
You
Don't play a Blood Elf though. We're serious. Don't
No,
do it. Don't
so
do
bad. They should honestly get removed from the game. Honestly, just like we're fine with our goblins.
Okay, so I forgot to point this out earlier. You know that you're not supposed to play a hunter with a certain race when it's either A, a rainbow chicken, or B, whatever that is.
A butterfly dragon.
The butterfly dragon. I mean, really, if it's like that thing is gonna come over and flutter at me. I mean, I'd be like, "Oh, hey, little buddy," and then I'd, like grab its wings, and they would fall apart like moths.
Yeah.
And just, I mean, I don't know, that rainbow chicken. I would eat that. I would tame it and eat it.
I did make a Tauren Hunter just so I could have a plain strider pet.
If you really want a rainbow chicken, just go find one.
Yeah, it's true. But anyways, guys, this is the end of the video. We're gonna say thank you guys very much for watching. This has been Zach and Gio with 1918 British Air Force and TGN. Please rate, comment, subscribe, dance. I don't really give a fuck as long as you guys actually enjoyed the video. And this is the part where we say goodbye. So goodbye, everybody.
Bye, guys.